composers, Mike here. How do you quantize MIDI notes in Logic Pro X while still maintaining a human and live feeling? Let me show you some advanced quantization features right now. I will also give you a bonus tip in the end of this video. So let's say you start with a MIDI track like this. And now you want to quantize these notes to align to the grid. Well, there's two ways you can do this in Logic. The first one is to open up the track inspector, and if I select a clip here, you see the region part of the track inspector where you have quantize. So if you know what value is the most common used here, or the least common denominator, meaning the smallest timing, it is 16th note in this case, I can simply turn on 16th notes here and look what happens. Now all those notes are aligned perfectly to the 16th note grid. Well, in most cases you do not want notes to be all perfectly aligned like this, because that will sound robotic and lifeless. So what you want is to apply a Quantize Strength less than 100%, which you find if you click this More button here in the track inspector, Quantize 16th note, and then Quantize Strength. If I reduce this, look what happens to the notes. They are getting back more towards their initial value. If I have this on 0, that is the exact same thing as having no quantizing. In most cases, I set something like 50% or so. And then you might need to go in and adjust individual notes that were too far out of time to be aligned to the grid. In this case, it looks okay. Now, the second way is to turn off this. My preferred way is not use the track inspector, but actually go into each region and then use the quantize settings here, because here you can actually quantize a selection of notes if you wish. But let's select all notes first to apply this. Select all, and then 16th notes, and it's not quantized until I actually move this slider here. Start at 0, and now I can move it to the right, and you see the notes are starting to align closer and closer until they are perfect to the 16th grid. Again, not a thing I recommend. So why I prefer to quantize in here is because you might want to quantize some notes at a different quantized value, which you can do in here. So let's say these are joined. Let's join those, and now let's move that over here. Let's say I want to quantize this on a full bar. I can simply select that note and take full bar, but the other notes did not follow along because those are still on the previous setting. For some reason it doesn't show which setting it was on for the quantize setting here, so you need to actually adjust the setting here and then align the grid. Now here's my bonus tip for you, and that is if you select this clip, open up the track inspector again, you actually have super advanced quantization settings here. If you go to the More, apply, let's say 16th notes, and then again down here we have the Strength, which is the same as this one, but on a region basis here. So let's put that on 100 again. You also have Quantized Velocity, Quantized Length, Quantized Flam, and Range. And I mainly focus on velocity and length. These are kind of advanced features. So let's check out velocity. If I increase this, look at the colors here, the velocities. You can actually quantize them like so, or downwards to negative values like so, which means more contrast. And you also have length. If I put this on 100%, it means that every note will be perfect length as 16th notes, as you can see. If I put it back to 0, they will retain some of their variation in length. Please like, share and comment on this video to support my channel, and I will see you in the next video, my friends. Check out my complete video series on Logic Pro X tutorials and tips here on my channel. Learn and master Logic Pro X to boost your music composition and production workflow.